What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Nation of Expert Gaming videos. Today I've got for you a little comment on pretty much on COD Ghost. This is going to be literally the first video that comes out in a while since I've
ever done a COD video. To be fair, COD normally isn't my thing, and this year it kind of actually became a little bit more of what I'm playing. Recently, more than anything, as I only got it with that. It was just kind of like an instinct buy. A couple of the lads got it and just went along with it, to be honest. It's actually a really good game. It's kind of similar again to most CODs that I've played, but really you can't really get out of the game and just change the title and everything, but to be honest, it still is quite a good game. And now and then, I'm currently sitting at level 29. This is the game literally played a moment ago, and I generally finish game. It's good K to D, to be honest. It's not live whilst I'm doing it because the computer obviously doesn't like to do that. When I get back to uni, it's going to be so much better videos when it comes with live com. So I can't really tell you anything going on in the gameplay. I just know what I kind of finish with and what time I finish at. So I do end up having some decent streaks going on, and I thought I actually bossed the game seeing as I was solo. Domination is probably not the chosen live com I'll do, as Domination does last quite a while, and as you see, this game's in minutes, so it's quite a long gameplay to try and maintain. It seems like TD, free for all, then kind of maps are the ones to kind of do the live comms over, which will run in the game when I get my score up, obviously, and learn some tips and tricks. I want to be kind of more live comms, more kind of face cams as well when I get my camera back. But I've kind of found out what I want to do really with content. FIFA will be kind of like the main aspect, but I'm going to be focused mainly on FIFA and COD. They will be the kind of extra bonus that I can kind of bring to you. But obviously, I'm going to keep GTA as kind of like a special one. Any DLC comes out on any of the games, I'm going to try go ahead and see if I can get it. If the DLC is obviously a bit too much, I might not, but if it's reasonable price and I'm playing it, then I don't see the reason why not to make a few vids on it and see what you can do about it. So that'll be kind of like what I'm going to be going with soon. New DLC comes out. I was going to do the kind of like Christmas camo and shit like that, but it's not really worth it now. It's been out a while. It's old news now. I'm going to stay and try to get next DLC. Whatever that chooses to be. I'm going to have a look around forums and shiz and see what I can find out for COD, FIFA. I know FIFA's got a big talking about of India, which I'm going to be trying to get my hands on when it comes to it. That won't be just yet, I don't think. I think it'll be kind of like mid-year, just before the World Cup, before the World Cup comes on. And it will be there, and I'll see what that is, because I must admit I did like the Euro DLC, even though it glitched a little. I would be absolutely astounded, I don't know what that word means. I would be actually quite happy to see that. I really don't want them to be an extra game, because they had the 2010 World Cup, I think it was, they had the extra game, played it for a day, sold it. Literally, it was rubbish. I just generally just didn't like it, whatever, and it was just pointless buy. It was really pointless. I don't see why they couldn't just have a DLC on it, and I think that's what they're looking for this year, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I can hopefully get and go ahead and get some more gamer score for FIFA 14 and hopefully get the full amount. I've already got 1,000 on it. I'm looking to do the campaign for as well. I've actually only done online at the minute because I've just not really found. I've been just playing online with friends on COD, or playing Ultimate Team or Pro Clubs on FIFA, and it's going to whirlwind. I haven't been on GTA in a while just because I haven't got the game with me. I forgot the second disc, so that's my worry. But yeah, I must admit this is actually a long gameplay to be commentating over, seeing as I kind of only really wanted to talk about what's going on. But yeah, I'll kind of go a bit more into that. FIFA, I'm going to do the Ultimate Team stuff, going to go with the kind of Team of the Year squad builders, maybe a review if I decide I find a player that I want to use, but really the reviews are kind of, they're just money blowing, to be honest. I generally try to do a few reviews, but literally the amount of money I was losing on players after like selling them, it was literally just not worth the effort to try and get. Because I was literally, I think I brought
Benusi, Rodriguez, and Mertens from the Wednesday just gone. And I brought them like late Wednesday. They've pretty much dropped quite a lot, and I think Rodriguez went to about, I think he was like 18 when I brought him. Benusi was like 50. I think it was more about 59 there, and then Mertens was about 100 and something. And literally, I played 10 matches. I literally bought matches after each other. It was late at night, so I could. And when I went to sell them, Mertens obviously dropped to the 10k. Rodriguez only dropped like 2k or 3k. But the whole point is that within them, we earned about, I think, about 9 to 10,000 coins, but then lost a good 25. I lost 35, but profit to loss, I lost 25k, and seen it for 200k, and he literally went down to about 150k straight there and then. That's not including tax either. Tax on each of them as well. It's a lot of money losing, especially seeing as though I'm not really getting coin sponsors or anything. The channel's still coming back to life. I must admit, a lot of support has been going. I'm grateful for that. We've been hitting the likes, that's brilliant, and we're doing really well, to be honest, for coming back and still managing to get these amount of likes and everything. I'm generally over the moon that we've still got followers out there that are really dedicated to watching the channel, and that is just brilliant to see. And obviously we are back now for good. I'm going to be continually doing videos because I actually do enjoy them, and it's kind of a good hobby for me to do. So it's just something enjoyment, and it kind of gives me something else to do on the game, because sometimes I get a bit bored. I need a challenge, I need something to do, and this kind of does help with it because it's something that I can do extra on the game. Like, you think about when you went on PS2, Xbox One, when there was no achievements to get, you kind of just had you kind of just had to play the game and you just see where it took you. Whereas you get gamer score, you've got kind of like a challenge to do. It's something to do there that you probably just kind of like have like an extra ambition to do. FIFA 14, you pretty much play the game, you get nearly 1000 G, and then there's some things extra that you kind of don't do, and you're like, oh, I can do them, I've got something else to do, and you get them, and you kind of complete the game fully. Then it gives you that sense of achievement. Even on a football games just don't finish at all with achievements or completing, but when you've finished 1000 G, you think like you've kind of accomplished something. So it does add something extra, and especially on COD as well, people can just go ahead and finish the game on recruit, and that's it. No one knows that they finished it on veteran or not. You may have leaderboards, but really not a lot of people take notice in them. Whereas you look at, if you've got achievements for it, they think, oh, it's finished on veteran. It's something extra. Like, a lot of the time I would never finish games on the hardest difficulty just because you wouldn't get anything extra for it. Where you finish it on easy, you've done it on easy, get an achievement, it kind of gives you a goal to get to, something to strive for, and I like that. And so that's kind of like what videos do for me. They kind of give me something extra to do, and I actually really enjoy doing that. So I know this is actually, but I've got to finish the rest of the video. I can't have 2 minutes of just silence. But yeah, so if you've actually enjoyed the new thumbnails, I've kind of gone with a bolder text and then kind of like a bit more eye glancing images. Like the Inform Walcott one is completely different to the informs that I normally do, but I'm just trying something new. I'm trying to get kind of like fit the whole thumbnail, because normally what I do is kind of like very minute and not very big titles, and you can barely see. So I'm kind of going with the bigger thumbnails and trying to get your attention a bit more, which I hopefully is doing. I'm still in the works of kind of like making them, because I managed to get Photoshop on my sister's laptop, which is actually really good, because I was just hating having default default backgrounds where it's like just the pitch, and I don't like defaults. That's the one thing that I actually really liked when it came to becoming partner, was literally just the thumbnails. The thumbnail has made it for me, and I think I've said this a million times during the channel's life, and I just really, it's one of them things that I just enjoy, and it's very sad, but I generally like it. Also, going on to the schedule again of videos, the schedule of videos of what's going down, I've not really planned yet. I don't know if to make it days, that like a day that a COD video comes out or a day that a FIFA video comes out. I'll leave that up to you. If you're still listening, comment, would you like specific days, so like FIFA Monday, Tuesday, say like Tuesday, Thursday or something like that, and then COD Monday, Wednesday or something like that. Would you prefer it being days, or would you prefer me thinking of a video for a certain game and then putting it out there? I think kind of like just picking random videos and putting them out there, I think that's a little bit better than having days, because it kind of like, it makes you kind of like play that game more than you should. Say if like I'm on a beasting COD run, say if I've got 2-3 videos out in a row of just COD, then I decide to do a bit of FIFA. I don't want to have to do FIFA rather than that, so depending on what I can do with that, I'll run the commentary.
So I'm going to end it there. Leave me in the comment section below if you want to suggest anything, but I'll see you all again next time. Bye bye.